What's up, guys? Ryan here, and I come to you guys today with some really exciting news. I'm going to be starting a new venture with a friend of mine, Luke, and we are going to be doing something that is not new to me, new to Luke, but I'll let you know what that is right now. So here we go. This is what we're going to be doing. Welcome to Motostate Podcast, where we chat about motorcycles, life, and everything in between. And as you read there, it's the Motostate Podcast. Motostate Podcast is a new venture that Luke and I are doing together. This podcast is going to be centered in motorcycles, but not just motorcycles. It's going to be all kinds of things outside of motorcycles. But before we get too far into that or too deep into that, let me have Luke introduce himself. So we're going to cut to that video right now.
Hey guys, Luke here. Or some of y'all know me on Instagram as Banker on a Harley. Instagram handle is accurate. I am a banker doing commercial real estate lending across the U.S. One thing I don't do, though, is finance your damn bike build. So don't ask. At home, I'm a single dad to a 13-year-old girl named Sophia. She's my pride and joy. She keeps me on my toes, playing soccer and volleyball almost every weekend. When I'm not Ubering her around to all her events, you'll find me on my FXR4 or my 21 Street Glide. Both equally fun, but very different personalities. Have a blast on both those bikes. They are a lot of fun. Really excited though to start this journey with Ryan with the start of the Motostate Podcast. I hope you guys enjoy it too. We're going to cover a little bit of everything beyond motorcycles, and I think you guys are going to get a lot out of this. Hope to see you guys on the socials, YouTube, or anywhere you get your podcasts. We'll see you guys soon. Take it easy.
Well, there you go. That's Luke. You'll find out a little bit more about Luke and I's origin story, probably in a future podcast. It's kind of cool how we met. But Luke and I are going to be kind of doing this new venture here coming up, and I'm really excited about it. Like I said, it's rooted in motorcycles, but not all about motorcycles. It's going to be all kinds of things. We are going to leave ourselves open because motorcycles is such a small topic, and we have interests outside of those and things that we have in common and maybe things that might relate to you guys out there. The other thing that's going to be a little bit, I don't want to say different, but a little bit, part of this launch is that we're going to have our merch store open right away. We're going to have Patreon open right away. We're going to have a Discord. We're kind of going in on all of these things. We will have YouTube content right away. So there'll be video, video recording of the podcast. So depending on how you want to consume it, you can do it on that or the podcast platforms. Really, the biggest reason why we're doing this is because we want to put our best foot forward. I learned some things, and I think it's going to be a good opportunity for us to kind of, like I said, put our best foot forward. Really excited about this. Motostate Podcast is something that we're both really excited about. We kind of came together and figured out kind of everything together. So, if I were to say, who is the, creator of the podcast, I would say we both are, right? It's a joint venture, right? So we're really excited about this. We're going to be on all social media platforms that I know of. So if you want to get out there and follow us, we're on Instagram. We don't have any content. We are on YouTube. We don't have any content, and we will be launching through Spotify. What I want to say about that is this. It's really exciting, but to keep the lights on, if you guys find it in your heart to want to support us, like I said, we will have a Patreon, we will have merch, any of that stuff. While it's free for you guys to consume the content, it's not always free for us to put it out there. So if you want to support us, we would greatly, greatly appreciate that. And I'm going to thank you all ahead of time. I know the motorcycle community is great. I know the communities outside of that are great too. And so we're really excited to kind of bring this new thing to you. Now, when can you consume this new podcast? We're hoping for a first week in July launch. That's kind of our, kind of what we're hoping for. If you're watching this video after the first week in July, go out there and find it because we should be out there. Barring any, disaster, anything like that, that's kind of what we're shooting for. So if you want to get out there and support us, that would be great. Follow us on Instagram, send us some messages. We're out there. We will be on our own Discord, but we're on other Discords already. Obviously, you know me, Ryan. Luke introduced himself. You know, he's also Banker on a Harley on Instagram. So if you want to get out and follow all of us, hit us up. You know, put out some suggestions. We will have guests in the future. We're not going to start the podcast with guests because we want to build a little bit of a platform of content before we start to bring guests on. We also need to, you know, kind of get good at it together. That's a kind of super important part of this process, is that while I've done podcasts before for a very long time, Luke and I haven't done very many together, and we need to get our rhythm and everything kind of down before we start bringing guests on and have it be weird for them. So anyway, that's what we want to do. If you want to hit, you know, thumbs up, like, subscribe, send the video to your friends, all the things, because we really want to get this out there. We want our launch to be as successful as possible. And, you know, obviously, you know, you guys are an important part of that process. Without the listeners, without you guys, you know, kind of consuming it, you know, it's not going to go anywhere. But we really appreciate all your support. I always appreciate the support. Thank you guys again so much. And we hope to see you out there. We will be attending some events. I know my favorite event is Mama Tried, and I haven't been back a couple of years. So hopefully Luke and I can do that together. And also him and I are going to get together and do some camping together, so that we can start to build, you know, some content together, not only, you know, just over the social medias and the internet. So hope you guys like what we're going to do, and we're really excited to bring you guys through this. So this is Ryan, and I'm out.